there is urgent need of census, that is general census in Cameroon. Cameroon is one of the countries that does not know how many people are living in that territory. If you ask, all we are hearing is just about this. This year will come, they say the population of Cameroon is about 25 million. The next year, they say it's about 26 million. The next year, they say it's about 27 million. We have never have an exact number in Cameroon. Why? Because there have never been any general census since I was born in Cameroon. Since President Paul Biya took over office, I believe it's once that I heard that they were moving around doing census, counting people. Because when they talk about general census, is that what there is a period where people are moving from one door to another without skipping anyone. Asking the parent, how many children do you have? You write your number, you write your name, you register the number of children, whether they are out, and their location, if they are out of Cameroon, out of the village, out of where they put all those statistics together. This, I said that Cameroon is in an urgent need, an urgent census in Cameroon. This will also help, and I will explain in this video what I mean by this. So if this is your first time joining TFA Talking Point, please subscribe to our channel. If you are a Cameroonian and you have been in Cameroon for some period, you will discover that there have never been a general census in Cameroon. And the government of Cameroon does not know how many people are living in that territory. They don't know the difference between a Cameroonian and a foreigner. Foreigners, people from Central African Republic will just make like this and jump into the country. From Nigeria, from Chad, from Gabon, from Congo, and all of them. You don't know who is a Cameroonian and who is Cameroonian. In Cameroon, there are close to millions of Malians or Senegalese. Many people, you go move around and you discover that nearly everybody closer to you are foreigners. Only you people know, but the government does not know. And also in Cameroon, there are they talk about more than 10 million people without birth certificate. And then the government, they are not Cameroonians because they don't have anything to identify that they are Cameroonian. And the government is not doing anything toward this. This also is something I talk about, it that if somebody with wisdom take over power in Cameroon and then struggle to arrange this play, it will reduce insecurity in Cameroon because everybody will be identified. The reason why there is low crime rate in some country, for especially like here in Cyprus, they are committing crime, but it is not as it is in Cameroon and other countries, is because everybody is identified. Everybody, you cannot be in Cyprus for 2 years, you cannot be in Cyprus for some period, except you are not functioning, you are just functioning manually. That is the only way you can be in Cyprus illegally. Except you are not functioning, you are functioning only manually. You cannot use bank card, you cannot use anything. You cannot pay bills in your house, you cannot rent. But if we create a system in Cameroon where everybody will be counted for us to know the exact number of people living in Cameroon, the exact number of Cameroonians, it will help the country a lot. Because living in this kind of situation where you don't know how many people are in the country, you don't know how many people are Cameroonian, you don't know the population of the country, and the government of President Paul Biya holds on to this for a particular reason. And the reason is that what if they count the people of Cameroon, do a general census, you will discover that the population of Cameroon is more than 30 million. And when they will relate this to the GDP of the country, Cameroon will drop. The development in Cameroon and the level of Cameroon will drop. So they want to maintain Cameroon at that middle class, in which Cameroon is right down one of the poorest country. But they, because of this whole issue, they put it in this. They don't want any general census. So we need a general census in Cameroon, and that general